Good evening, and welcome to the 2013 IT Awards. Tonight we celebrate all the indie theater artists with that special, unnameable quality, it.
They say, but that's what separates the good ones from the greats. But some of us keep trying anyway. Oh, hey, excuse me, hi. We're doing the opening number here. Thank you. Thank you.
Sky Seals, is that you? Take some.
Lindsay Nace?
Hey, what's up? What are you doing here?
I'm singing the opening number. What are you doing here? You're coming up on stage. Great. Yep.
Hey, I'm busking, getting the word out about the new show.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that Facebook event invite. Yeah.
Yeah. You should totally come. You gonna come?
Oh, well, we get invited to a lot of shows. So.
Oh my God. Well, you will love this one. So will you come?
Well, we're gonna do this first, okay?
Don't you want to hear about my new show?
Well, sure, absolutely, Lindsay. You've got everybody listening now, so why don't you tell us? Why should we come see your show?
Okay. Oh my God, you'll love it. It's a Brechtian dream where superheroes come to save the day. There's blood and guts, Parisian sluts. I'm sure that it could use some cuts. In any case, we're calling it a play. You're gonna love it, 'cause nothing like it's ever hit the stage. Come let us share with you, I'll save a chair for you. And when we're through, I'll wager you will want to come again, because you'll love it.
Well, thank you so much, Lindsay.
I love it! I will definitely come see that show!
Neil, that's awesome!
Yeah, but hey, do you want to hear about the new show that I'm going to be in?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Shit.
Holy crap, you'll love it. It's political fair. Big issues and the questions that they raise. The race divide and genocide, then climate change and rising tide, and Miley Cyrus on the VMAs. You're gonna love it. You'll never see yourself the same again.
Whoa.
Sure, you may cock your head, but it'll knock 'em dead. And when it's done, you'll be the one who wants to come again, because you love
I'm gonna love it. Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Is it site specific?
Oh, it's way edgier than that. It's site unspecific.
Oh.
Look at here. Everybody's got a show to pitch. Well, hey, maybe I've got a show to pitch. Maybe I've got a show all my own. Everyone will love it. It won the Pulitzer Prize, which means if you don't like it, then you're dumb. It'll have ancient Greeks and circus freaks and kung fu kicking comic geeks and a runtime that'll make your ass go numb.
Man.
We really love it. So let us know how we can help the cause. And I will find your props.
And I will bribe the cops. And when it's up, we'll raise a cup in honor of the show, because we love it.
You really love it.
We fucking love it.
Maybe there's something to this.
Totally. We'll help you do this.
Now I know I've got a team.
You're in the flow.
I'm on the beam.
We'll make a show, we'll reach our dream.
The lights go down, the people scream. Oh my God, we love it. It's like breathing.
Or sex.
I couldn't leave this life, come push or shove.
We do a show and then we go support a show, because we know what really keeps us working is the love. Because we love it. It's everything we do and who we are. Off office, come of age, so don't be glum backstage. I'll see your show and then we'll go to see another show, because we love it. It's everything you do and who you are. Off office, come of age, so don't be glum backstage. I'll see your show and then we'll go to see another show, because we love it. We really love it. You're gonna love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Andy Kaufman Award winner, Harrison Greenbaum.
Hey! Give it up one more time for our opening number! That was awesome! Oh boy, I am so excited to be here, guys. My name is Harrison Greenbaum. I'm a Jew. This is great. This is my third year. Same tuxedo, haven't dry cleaned it. And it's great to be here at what's basically the largest commercial for Obamacare I've ever seen. Yeah. Nobody has health care here. It's amazing. So little health care. Really hope this building holds up. Man. And it's my third year, and I'm proud to say I finally got to see all the shows that were nominated. I did it. They were awesome. I remember seeing, The Future Is Not What It Is. That was a show, wasn't it? It was so good with the people in it. And, remember Hard Times? It was so innovative. It was just innovative and independent. It was. And The Midsummer's Night Dreams. If Shakespeare could come back, he'd be like, why are there women in that show? It was so good. And the one with the puppets, do you guys remember that one with the puppets and it had a penis? And that was weird, but it wasn't for kids, so it's okay. And the Spanish mime, I didn't know you could do mime in Spanish. I didn't understand a word he was saying. Oh, and the 13th commandment. I didn't know they had that many, but I blew my mind. There were so many commandments. The 13th one was like, don't listen to the first 12, which was like, what? How are you why wouldn't they put that? And Tar Baby, man. Yeah, that show was like Susan Stroman had a baby with Hitler. And you can quote me on it. So all his shows were so good that I saw, definitely. And I'm excited, guys, to be here. I'm happy just to be in New York, man. The only city in the world where you can be like, I need to get the F out of here. And you'd be like, are you censoring yourself or being very specific about what train you're taking home? I like New York. I realized, by the way, there's hair on my microphone. I don't know how that happened. I'm losing mine and the microphone, sprouting it like a baby. It's weird. I'll tell you this. I realized I was a New Yorker. I've been in New York for 5 years. By the way, where are my New Yorkers? Are we all? Yeah? That's what I thought. I realized I was a New Yorker, guys. It was 4 months ago. That's when I figured it out. I knew it. Because 4 months ago, this is a true story. Across the street from me is a building shaped like a staircase. Have you seen these buildings where the terraces jut out slightly further than the one above it? Right? And this guy 4 months ago tried to kill himself, so he jumped. And he only made it like 3 stories down. So he jumped again, still didn't die, jumped a third time, finally killed himself. And I realized if I was watching that, I would start off horrified, but then be rooting for him. That's how you know you're a New Yorker, when you just stand at the base of the building like, don't do it, don't do it. You can do it! Concrete jungles where dreams are made of. You know what I mean? If you commit suicide here, you can't do it anywhere else because you've done it. It's kind of how that works. I live in an apartment building. I'm in a studio, ladies, guys. I would love to get a dog, but I can't get a dog, because what would I do with that dog, when it dies? You can't bury it. There's like a sidewalk and a street outside. You can't flush it. It's too big. You can't put it down the chute. That's suspicious. I called my dad. I was like, Dad, what do you do with a dead dog? And he was like, this question again? He said, bring it to a veterinarian. I said, oh, that's a good idea. So you want me to just put a dead dog in a backpack and get on the subway? You know that sign, if you see something, say something? Dead dog in a backpack. That's definitely the something. I figured it out, guys. I don't leave you hanging. This is what you do. If your dog dies, you put him in a bag, you get in a taxi, and then you leave it in the taxi. It's in New York, Barry. Let's see, everybody. New York I love New York. I travel the whole country, and I find it very difficult to explain New York to non-New Yorkers. You know, like the best I've come up with is being a New Yorker is kind of like being on a treadmill that is set faster than you're comfortable with. Right? Like you're sweaty, you're out of breath, you're in the exact same position you started out 6 years ago. California, treadmill's going a little bit slower. There's a view of the beach through the window. You know, in the Midwest, it's like the treadmill's going really fast, but they're just standing on the bumpers. Right? Shit's just going by, you know? They're just getting fatter and dumber. Big Bang Theory's on the television. They're eating deep fried Oreos. They're always suspicious of the treadmills because treadmills are always black. Have you ever seen a not black treadmill? No. Do you know why? Racism. That's why. The change starts here. Our country is dumb, right? That's why we need to make theater, educate, you know? Like 36% of Americans believe in global warming. Did you know that? 36% of Americans. That is frightening. Especially when you consider that 37% of Americans believe in haunted houses. That's real. That means the average American watching Casper and An Inconvenient Truth thinks Casper is the documentary. That's the world we live in. And we're racist. Obama's president, it's great, and you know, people keep saying he's the first black president, which he's not. You know, he's the first half black president, although we've had him for 2 terms, so technically we've had a full black president for 1 term, but we're still racist, you know? Look at our board games, you know, like Clue, you know the board game? I love Clue. But all the suspects in Clue are white, right? Thank God. You know what I mean? Because otherwise that game would be so much more awkward to play with friends. Right? Like you'd be with your buddies, you'd be like, it's a black guy! Like, we haven't even started playing yet. Why do you always think it's Tyrone? Why? And it's cool also being, I love this show so much. Clap it up, by the way, for everybody who put this together. Can we give it up for him? Can I tell you, this is what's cool. We're giving some money away to some really great groups and foundations, and they all have people in them, which is awesome. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but we spend so much money giving money for animals, and that's weird, right? Like, we should give it to people first, and then work. Like, here's the thing, like PETA. Did you know that they're protesting Nintendo now? They're asking us to boycott Nintendo because in the new Mario game, he's wearing one of those raccoon suits. I was like, PETA, you know he's been crushing turtles since 1987, right? Where have you been? And here's the thing, like, here's a good idea. This is how I think we can take some money and give it to people who deserve it. Here's what we do. Like, if you're blind, what do we do for you? We take a dog, like we rescue a dog, and we give it food and shelter and love, and then we give it to a blind person. We're like, here, it's a service dog, right? We don't need to do that. Why don't we just have, like, service homeless people, right? Hear me out. I want you to think about this for a second, because what would you rather if you were blind, right? Like a dog being like, bark, bark, or a homeless guy being like, truck, that's a fucking truck. Also, your girlfriend's not an ugly. She's not a model. She's a lying, ugly bitch. That's what she is. I want to see a dog tell you that. No, but it's exciting. It's exciting. People are going to come up here. They're going to get awards. They're going to thank people, like their parents, right? Clap for our parents. Yes. So what? They've disowned most of us. They're like, what's independent theater? That just sounds like no money. My mom is cool, though. She joined Facebook this year. That's exciting. She's on Facebook, and she's uploading all of the old family pictures. And instead of scanning them like a normal person, she's taking digital pictures of the photos while they're still framed on the wall. So every picture has this like picture of like reflection of her taking the picture of it. I had to call her. I was like, Mom, you need to put a shirt on. Like, it is horrifying my friends. I don't know. And some people, oh, okay, we're gonna get this thing started. Yeah? Can we do that? They did this sign, and I know what that means. They're not paying me, though, so I'm going to take as much time as I want. No kidding. Are you guys ready for a great show? One thing before we do that, I know usually during an award show we ask you to turn your phone off, but we're not going to do that. We're going to put it on vibrate or silent. We don't want it to actually ring during the show. But if you tweet at us, we're going to throw your tweets on the board periodically throughout the show. So we really want you to interact with us. Do we have any tweets as an example to throw up? Oh, there we go. We have NYT Award, try to dress up for tonight, but my costume budget was too low. Thanks, quote, indie theater, end quote. So there's a naked girl here, guys. So that's exciting. Male gaze graves. Okay, who's the next one? Do we have any other tweets? There we go. Sister Chomper, spanks on a Monday night, YOLO. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be exciting. So we're going to put them up on the board. So please make sure you tweet at us. It's at NYT Awards or at NYIT Awards. That's what it really is. But are you guys ready to get this thing started? All right. Very excited. Please join me in welcoming to the stage the founding directors of the New York Innovative Theater Awards, Jason Balkett, Shay Gines, and Nick McCosey, everybody. Give it up for them.
Hi. Tonight, we're celebrating Off Broadway. And this is Off Broadway celebrating Off Broadway. So you, your peers, and your audience have cast ballots all throughout the year. And tonight we shine a light on the amazing work that's being done in the indie theater sector. Since 2004, when the IT Awards was founded, Broadway has averaged about 40 shows a year. Meanwhile, this year, just in Off Broadway, indie theater produced 2,000 shows. The 2013 nominees we honor tonight include 134 individual artists, 60 different productions, and 60 off-Broadway theater companies. Yeah. In celebrating the nominees and recipients tonight, though, we honor all indie theater artists. We honor the extraordinary work created here in Off-Broadway, which all too often goes unrecognized, and it is quite deserving of this recognition. The scores for the 20 categories tonight come from over 750 judge ballots and over 5,000 audience ballots this year. The results, by the way, were tabulated by Brendan Hendry of Hendry Financial. Jason?
Hi there. We would now like to take some time to thank our sponsors. The Costume Design Award tonight is sponsored by the TDF Costume Collection, Theater Development Fund, right? We would like to thank TDF Costume Collection for their generous support tonight and for all they do throughout the year for Off Broadway. We're also excited to let you know that TDS Off at 9 program, which offers discounted tickets to Off Broadway shows, is now being offered to all Off Broadway theater companies, regardless of whether you're a member of the TDF or not. This is a fantastic service to the community, and to find out more, just go to tdf.org. We'd like to thank Kaiden Machines, Inc., who custom-made all of tonight's awards and is my family's organization. Yeah! We'd also like to thank United Stages and Campfire Films PR and all of our sponsors. We'd also like to acknowledge the generous support of Jason Lee Master, Corey Benke, Brandon Epperson, Don Russell, Star Associates, and the Alec Baldwin Foundation.
Hi. I think that everybody in this room would agree that theater is a collaborative art. Even solo shows, I don't think, are one-man shows, right? There's a huge army of people that help us get these shows up. There's people who are supporting us, our friends, our family, our community, and here at the IT Awards, we are no different. We have so many people that work year-round, not just tonight, and not just at the nominee announcement back in July, but all year round. They're giving us their advice, their support, their time, and I'm going to read a whole bunch of names, because what do these people, when we thank them, what do they get? They get their name in our program, and they get your applause. So I'm going to ask you to do me a favor and go through your program, and when you see their names, if you see these people sitting in the audience next to you, shake their hand, pat them on the back, tell them thank you, and at the end of this very long list of names, I want you to give them thunderous applause, okay? So we would like to thank our very dear staff, Akia, David Stern, Jenna Rafferty, Christopher Borg, Desmond Dutcher, Maggie Kissinger, Alexander Forkin, Caitlin Picarillo, Nolan Duran, Zipporah Kaplan, Deanna Martin, Doug Strassler, our amazing interns this year, Christina Ashby, Weston Gantz, Nick Walsh, our associates Sean Williams, Amanda Feldman, and Tim Erickson, and our press rep Katie Rosen of Campfire Films PR. There's more. Our amazing team tonight, our production team led by Tim Butterfield. Yep, Jamie Van Dyke, you can ow, that's great. Melissa Crespo, Ben Tevlo, Zephin Ellen Borgen, Jay Spritz, and Brandon Epperson, and a special thanks to Baruch College and Rachel Gilmore. Let's give it up right there. We'll do some more. We have a fantastic board of directors: Bob Lee, Ben Hodges, Roger Lefevre, Leon Rendon-DeLitt, Linda S. Nelson. We also want to thank our awards committees that help pick our honorary awards. The honorary awards committee are Paul Adams, Christopher Borg, Tim Erickson, Donetta Grays, Nikki Perizzo, Kat Parker, Kia Rogers, Katie Rosen, James Scruggs, Akia, Daniel Talbot, Kathleen Warnock, and Lanny Zapoy. Our outstanding stage manager committee is Marissa Blankier, Stephanie Cox-Williams, Nolan Duran, Amanda Feldman, Jamie Van Dyke, and Sean Williams. And the Doric Wilson Award is Jennifer Connolly-Darling, Mark Finley, Donetta Lavinia Grays, Daniel Talbot, and Kathleen Warnock. Let's give it up for all these people. And of course, all of the amazing volunteers that are here tonight, making this night so special for all of us. I just want to give one more really great round of applause. Thank you so much. And I just want to take a moment, because 9 years ago, when this crazy idea for these awards came up, I went to Nick and Jason, and they said, all right, let's give it a shot. And having collaborators like that is really rare, and I just want to say thank you to them. Okay, so here we go, everybody. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Our founders, give it up for all three of them. Come on, keep it going. That's awesome. And Baruch College, or if you're not Jewish, Baruch College. We're ready to give out some awards? Our first presenter has performed in New York on such shows as Lennon, Andrew Lippa's The Wild Party, and Falling, for which he received a Drama Desk nomination. She's also last appeared on Broadway as Elphaba, which means she's had more green thrown at her than a half-naked girl in a rap video. Make some noise, get excited for Julia Murney, everybody. Give it up for her.
Actors don't really count their lines all that often. 6, 7, 8, good. Because we know a simple look, a gesture, or a release of breath might be all that's needed to hold an audience captive, though a generous scene-stealing monologue or dance number doesn't hurt either. The actors we celebrate tonight have taken brevity and crafted fully realized characters that have stayed with us long after their final bow.
Outstanding actress in a featured role: Julie Azrian Petrowski, Israel Horowitz One Acts, Ethicos Productions. Amy Kucharo, The House of Von Macrame, The Management. Kelly Ray O'Donnell, Clown Bar, Pipeline Theater Company. Lauren Penline, The 13th Commandment, Libra Theater Company. Marissa Rosano, That Lady from Maxine's, Isle of Shoals Productions, Inc. Amanda Sykes, Macbeth, the Crook Theater Company.
And the IT Award goes to Lauren Penline, The 13th Commandment.
Okay. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nick and Libra. Thank you, Tom, my director. Thank you, Joshua, for such a wonderful play. Thank you to the cast and crew and everybody who put up with me throughout this entire rehearsal and performance process. I cannot believe this is happening. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Outstanding actor in a featured role. Justin Danforth, The 13th Commandment, Libra Theater Company. Andrew Farmer, Clown Bar, Pipeline Theater Company. Joe Fellman, The 13th Commandment, Libra Theater Company. Michael Shatner, Island, or To Be or Not to Be, New York Shakespeare Exchange. Khalif St. Aubin, Dreamgirls, The Gallery Players. Montgomery Sutton, King Lear, American Bard Theater Company.
And the IT Award goes to Justin Danforth, The 13th Commandment.
So I give a speech. This is my first recognition that I've received in my life as an actor so far. Thank you very much to Josh Cohen and everybody that Lauren thanked, essentially. And Tom Costello and my mom, Paul F. Tompkins, and all my friends in the community. Thank you very much.
You can take that with you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, now to present the Ellen Stewart Award, please welcome the award-winning playwright, Tina Howe.
Thank you so much. Oh God, look at all these lights. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be a presenter at the IT Awards because you, the visionaries of Off-Broadway, are the daredevils, the vaudevillians, the provocateurs who remind us what a carnival, what a holy communion, what a terror the theater can be. All of you are winners tonight because you perform without a net, eschewing that old saw, leap and the net will appear, because you leap to get away from that restraining net, and what glorious leapers you all are. I'm here to present the Ellen Stewart Award to an individual or organization demonstrating a significant contribution to the Off-Broadway community through service, support, and leadership. And this year, the award goes to the Dramatists Guild Fund, the public charity arm of the Dramatists Guild of America, founded over 80 years ago. The fund's mission is to aid and nurture writers for the theater and to fund nonprofit theaters producing contemporary American works. I was a member of the fund for years. It was the best committee in the world because once a year we all got together to give money away. I can't begin to describe the joy and enthusiasm that zinged off the walls as we'd award funds to theater companies all over these United States. Whistles and cheers abounded. The fund also recognizes the significance and importance of you who toil off-Broadway. It has several programs which provide services to support your community. Each year, it provides grants to nonprofit theatrical organizations across the country that produce works by American writers. A limited number of grants are also allotted to deserving playwrights who have fallen on hard times due to illness or other unforeseen circumstances. Last year, the Dramatists Guild Fund provided over $40,000 in emergency recovery grants to theaters affected by Hurricane Sandy, including including many off-Broadway companies. They have also come to the aid of several playwrights from the indie theater community who were in extreme financial need. Recently, the Lanford Wilson Award was established, named in honor of one of the trailblazers of the off and off-Broadway movements. This award supports early career playwrights, many of whom are from our community. The fund continues to demonstrate profound confidence and commitment to the off-Broadway community, and for that, I am really honored to present them with the 2013 Ellen Stewart Award.
The Dramatists Guild Fund serves writers through emergency grants to individual writers, grants to nonprofit theaters across the country, and educational programs.
The amazing thing about the Dramatists Guild Fund is that they're actually helping us help writers by giving us the opportunity and the financial means to help present writers' work on our main stage and to develop their work through our reading series and our workshops.
It's rare that you find people who are going to really try to understand what you're doing and understand how best they can be supportive of that. And that's the experience we've always had with the Dramatists Guild.
The Legacy Project, I think, is one of the most important things they've done because they are preserving the memories and experiences and stories of artists who have been working for decades and providing their experiences for all of us to learn from.
The Guild Fund is absolutely dedicated to defending the rights of writers and to nurturing the next generation. Had it not been for the fund, I wouldn't have been able to spend the summer being productive in writing at all.
They really are helping artists by helping the theaters that help the artists, and it's sort of an amazing circle.
I feel like the fund always says yes. I feel like I hardly ever ask something of the fund and the fund says no. They just are a very, very positive organization and really wanting to promote writers and writing.
We see this award as a sign that our work is appreciated and vital to the arts community, and we should continue on in our mission to aid and nurture writers for the theater.
Enormous congratulations on a job well done.
Congratulations to the Dramatists Guild Fund.
They couldn't be more deserving.
Here's to many more years. Keep doing what you're doing.
So, on behalf of the New York Innovative Theater Awards and the Honorary Awards Committee, in acknowledgement of their extraordinary support, leadership, and encouragement, I am honored to present the 2013 Ellen Stewart Award to the Dramatists Guild Fund. Here you go.
Thank you so much, Tina. Tina's on our board of advisors, and I want to thank our very hardworking board of directors and advisors and our extraordinary executive director, Rachel Ruth, for the work that they have done. And it's so thrilling to get this award because, as you all know, life in the theater is a roller coaster, and for writers, it is, you just never know what's coming next, and you don't know if you're going to be able to survive and thrive. And the fund is there to help writers at all levels in their career. And so this award is going to help us do our work because it raises the visibility of our organization. And so we thank you so much. You are going to help us help writers. Thank you.
Good work. All right, our next presenter's work includes such shows as Band Geeks, the New York Fringe Festival hit Young Zombies in Love, and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, a romantic comedy. He's also the writer of the musical Nobody Loves You, which could be the alternate title for a TV show he's written for, 16 and Pregnant. Make some noise, get excited for Gabi Alter, everybody. Give it up for him.
There's a reason that musicals are simultaneously the most beloved and the most ridiculed form of theater. Music serves as an immediate connection to our emotions. Arouse the wrong ones, and you have a viscerally pissed off room full of strangers. That's my experience. Arouse the right ones, and your play becomes electric, going to places that words alone cannot access. Tonight, we honor those composers, or these composers, who have helped shape moments that deepen our connection to story and elevate our understanding of the plays that they've worked on.
Outstanding Original Music. Deepali Gupta and Zach Siegel. Dr. Faustus Lights the Lights. Production workshop in association with Kickstarter backers. Shruti Kumar. Dr. Faustus Lights the Lights. New Forms Theater Makers. Paul Leshin. Bedbugs, the comedy sci-fi thriller rock musical. Bedbugs the Musical, LLC. Ned Massey. 4 Messages. No Accidents Productions. Michael Skoros. Hollow, the musical. Literally Alive. Brian Williams. That Lady from Maxine's. Isle of Shoals Productions, Inc.
And the winner is Brian Williams, That Lady from Maxine's.
My usual gracious entrance. This is wonderful. I love musical theater. And the wonderful thing, we've been doing this in Isle of Shoals for 13 years. And over the years, the incredible improved training and abilities and talents of these singing actors has been really allowed me to do things that I wouldn't have done 10 years ago. So thank you for the wonderful 11 people in this production, the 15 in the 3 productions of it that have been there, and just thank you. It's been really a pleasure.
All right. Before he created one of the longest-running one-man shows in New York theater history, The Night Larry Kramer Kissed Me, our next presenter spent many a night honing his solo performance skills off-Broadway at such spaces as Dixon Place, the Performing Garage, and the Pyramid Club. He is most best known for The Night Larry Kramer Kissed Me, which is a sequel to the show everybody here who doesn't win is writing, called The Night the NY It Awards Screwed Me. Let's welcome David Drake, everybody. David Drake! Here it is.
So I'm here to present the Outstanding Solo Performance Award, and I'm very happy to do so. Finding your authentic voice is tantamount to being a solo performer, and so my hat is off to all of you who have braved that road to going in there and finding that voice and then giving it to us. Scripted. It isn't so much the solo performers reject the idea of working with others. I do agree with that. Sometimes. It's just that sometimes these others live inside the artist and must dwell in there to come out to find their stage. These nominees have given voice to those others and have given them their space, allowing the audience in as their only other scene partner. And here are the nominees.
Outstanding Solo Performance. David Calvito, The Event, Terra Nova Collective. Nat Cassidy, Generic Magic Realism, Temerity Theater Company. Jonathan Draxton, Soldier, The Plowman. Mark Sam Rosenthal, I Light Up My Life, The Mark Sam Celebrity Autobiography, Terra Nova Collective. Harmony Stemple, Human Fruit Bowl, Terra Nova Collective. Aaron Treadway, Spaceman, Loading Dock Theater Company.
All right, and the winner is, the It goes to Aaron Treadway for Spaceman.
never won anything before. And I didn't prepare a speech because I didn't want to jinx myself, so I guess it worked. So I guess thank you very much. Thank you to Ligrid Stevens, aka Stephen Gridley, playwright, director, producer, and my husband of Spaceman. I guess the lesson here is just to marry a playwright. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now to present the Outstanding Stage Manager Award, please welcome the Artistic Director of Theater 167, Ari Laura Kreith.
We all know that stage managers must be organized, patient, firm yet gentle, sensitive, respectful, and possess the ability to calmly deal with just about any unexpected crisis. I can assure you that Abby Bay absolutely has all these qualities. But Abby Bay is so much more and truly embodies an outstanding stage manager. To those of us who worked with her on Theater 167's Jackson Heights trilogy, she was nothing less than extraordinary. She concurrently ran 3 full productions in rep. She gracefully managed the schedules of 37 actors in 3 simultaneous rehearsal processes, juggled several last-minute replacements, 3 understudies, and numerous cast illnesses and injuries, including bronchitis and a broken knee. She always listened to everyone's needs and concerns and somehow managed to make the impossible possible. The incredible logistical demands of the Jackson Heights trilogy would challenge any stage manager in any space. But these demands were increased exponentially by a brand new space still under renovation even as we loaded in. As the first production in a new theater, we arrived to find piles of rubble, a heap of uninstalled audience seating, and drywall dust coating the floor and hanging in the air. Plus, the elevator was out of order. It was a situation that might have sent others into a tailspin, but Abby logically assessed the situation and devised a plan to make it all work. She cheerfully helped carry heavy lumber up 4 flights of stairs, spent hours sweeping and mopping, and mobilized a team who arrived at the theater in the middle of the night to paint and seal the floor before the actors arrived for tech the next morning. The challenges of this production proved to be greater than anyone could have imagined, and yet Abby rose to meet each one with grace, kindness, and confident capability. She is a fierce advocate for the productions she works on and her casts and crews. She has an unending optimism and a sense of ethical morality. And above all, she loves theater and she loves what she does. And so, it is with the greatest joy that I present the 2013 Outstanding Stage Manager Award to Abby Bay.
Thank you so much, especially to Theater 167 for taking me on for not 1 but 3 productions at the same time. It sounds like fun now. No, seriously, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right. You can tell she's under 25 because she still has hope on her face. It's beautiful. You don't see that a lot in theater. By the way, Ari Laura Keith, she directed a show called 167 Tongues, which is also the name of a dream I had last night. Our next presenter, our next presenter is a 2002 Pulitzer finalist for her play Yellow Man. She's also the author of Beauty's Daughter, which is a reverse of Miley Cyrus's autobiography, Ugly's Whore. Please welcome Dale Orlando Smith, everybody. Give it up for her.
It all starts with a blank page.
then inspiration, frustration, yelling matches that are supposed to stay in your head, hair pulling, development, anxiety, excitement, satisfaction, regret, celebration, rewrites, and then page 2. These writers persevered, filling in those blank pages with humor and heartbreak and nuances of color, the human narrative, and for that we salute them.
Outstanding Original Short Script: John Clancy, The Event, Terra Nova Collective. Jonathan Draxton, Soldier, The Plowman. Angela C. Hall, Greenlight, from Room 128, The Rising Sun Performance Company. Andrea Kuklewska, Human Fruit Bowl, Terra Nova Collective. Bob Manis, A Man Walks into a Bar, from You Are Here, Workshop Theater Company. Kathleen Warnock, That's Her Way, En Avant Playwrights in association with Emerging Artists Theater Company.
And the recipient for original short script, Jonathan Draxton.
Oh, it's so light. I spent thousands of dollars on a liberal arts education, and I can say, what? I need to thank David Epple for believing in this project from the very beginning when I proposed it in Struggle Theater, to Kevin O'Rourke, who believed in it enough to bring it to New York City, to Carl Whipple and Kate McRae, my best friends in the world besides Noah Schechter, my mom and my dad for allowing their son to talk about these difficult things, to my siblings, Kenna, Andrew, and Eric. There are too many people. There are too many people. But thank you all.
Outstanding Original Full-Length Script: Jonna Adams, Sans Mercy, Flux Theater Ensemble. Dennis Flanagan, How I Learned to Become a Superhero, Apothecary Theater Company. Lindsay Joy, The Rise and Fall of the Teenage Cyber Queen, Lab Rats Theater Company. John McKinney, The Chekhov Dreams, Workshop Theater Company. Ligrid Stevens, Spaceman, Loading Dock Theater Company. Brian Williams, That Lady from Maxine's, Isle of Shoals Productions, Inc.
And the recipient for original full-length script goes to Brian Williams, Lady from Maxine.
Okay, the same wonderful 11 people, a lovable cast, and a brilliant director, Lance Hewitt. Thank you all, and it's just, I never had so much fun doing a show because I could just try stuff out with the same cast who stuck with us mostly through 3 productions, and it was such a luxury for any playwright. I wish it for all playwrights. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome playwright and past recipient of the Doric Wilson Independent Playwright Award, Donetta Lavinia Grays.
Well, hey, all right. Doric Wilson was a radical and visionary playwright. One of Off-Broadway's founding architects, he made it his mission to humanize the LGBT experience in a positive way. placing our lives, triumphs, and tragedies, and our names and faces center stage. He was also a man who took tremendous pleasure in what he felt was a personal responsibility in providing a creative home and encouragement to other artists with similar vision. He did that for me. He was drawn to young playwrights who pushed the conventions of what theater could achieve. And this award that bears his name seeks to honor his legacy by recognizing playwrights who have, like Doric, carved out not only their own unique voice, but also made room for others to make their voices heard. It also provides the playwright with something that every artist could use, some cash money, baby, yes. Mariah McCarthy is solidifying her place in the innovative theater scene. As a playwright, her work pushes the concepts of gender politics and sexuality to their edge with tremendous craft, humor, and humanity. A multiple IT Award nominee, her work has been presented or developed by the Theater Project and the Filling Well, Jimmy's Number 43, Players Theater, New York's Fringe, as well as Rattlestick, Primary Stages, Culture Project, New Dramatists, La Mama, Here Arts Center, and Theater for the New City. She is a member of Lather, Rinse, Repeat, the Propulsion Lab, and more recently, she has been named an EST Youngblood Playwright. What? She is a Lotus Foundation Prize winner and a 2012 NewYorkTheater.com Person of the Year. And beyond that, as the Executive Artistic Director and founder of Caps Lock Theater, curator of Pussyfest, and co-curator of the upcoming Sex with Robots Festival, she has provided hundreds of theater artists a platform on which to tell their stories. And Doric was also a very entrepreneurial-minded man, handing many of folks a DVD of his plays upon meeting them. And so it was with great delight that upon receiving an email from Mariah that I found she provided a link where you are invited to read her plays for $1.99. I think that about sums it up. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you this year's Doric Wilson Independent Award Playwright recipient, Mariah McCarthy.
Oh my goodness, thank you. I can't see anything. This is a very special night for many reasons, but in particular for me, this is a special anniversary. A year ago today, well, not exactly a year ago, but the day this ceremony took place last year, I was getting home from the hospital, and I'd actually had a great time in the hospital, because I'd had lots of visitors, and so my hospital room was kind of like a party. But I looked around at one point and realized 90% of the people surrounding me were people I met doing this, people I met in the independent theater scene, people who are here tonight. And this community, I think, is home to some of the most beautiful, generous, and inspiring people in New York, if not the world. And I'm just going to thank a few of them, my creative partner, Lita Tremblay, the many incredible and generous actors I've been able to work with, especially Lauren Hennessy and Diana Oh, and all the amazing people who've championed my work, Daniel Talbot and everyone on this award committee, Tessa Laniv and everyone at ESPA, all my families, both genetic and chosen, and I want to dedicate this award to a very special mentor of mine, Alma Becker. I hope you're watching this from the big theater in the sky. Thank you.
Fantastic. Our next presenter is a video designer for the theater and an editor and motion graphic designer for film, television, and web-based projects. Of his theater design work, products would be weird. Of his theater design work on the show Milk and Honey, Time Out New York theater critic Helen Shaw wrote, quote, "The wide open design finally makes sense of the impossible," which is also an apt description of Michelle Duggar's lady parts. Make some noise She had 19 children, people. Make some noise. Get excited for C. Andrew Bauer, everybody. C. Andrew Bauer.
The trick is to be able to see not only the shape of things, but also the shape and color around those objects, and to find character in them where most others would not. That's what innovators do. When a play calls for unique design elements like video, original animation, mask creation, or puppetry to be placed at the center of the storytelling, you want designers like the following nominees to bring their singular vision front and center. These designers made the world of each of these plays more than three-dimensional. They made it magical.
Outstanding Innovative Design, Laia Cabrera, Isabelle Duverger, and Ildiko Nemeth, Garden of Delights, the New Stage Theater Company in association with Theater for the New City. Imaginary Media and The Puppet Kitchen, P.S. Jones and the Frozen City, Terra Nova Collective. Jeremy Mather, Space Captain, Captain of Space, No T Productions. Roxanne Palmer, Demonology, Antimatter Collective. Justin Wagner, Telemachus Darling, Hole in the Sky. Linda White, Oedipus Rex XXXY, the Faux Real Theater Company.
Should have opened this ahead of time, shouldn't I? And the award goes to Linda White, Oedipus Rex XXXY.
Heavy. I'm honored to be a part of this community. Off Broadway, a community dedicated to radical self-expression and creative collaboration. We strive to produce, promote, and protect our network, our spaces, and all the methods of communication that support this interaction. I believe that transformative change in an individual or society can only occur in the medium of deeply personal participation that is the cornerstone of innovative theater. We achieve being through doing. Thank you to the innovative theater community. Thank you to my director, Mark Greenfield, who is an amazing director with a brilliant process, and all of the Faux Real company who bring my designs to life, and to my partner in crime, Jeff Wood. Today is our wedding anniversary. Thank you.
All right. I hear the air conditioner's not working, but just think about it. It's just very indie theater. So where do costumes go after closing night? Many go to the TDF Costume Collection, which is a program of Theater Development Fund, also known as TDF. Along with their legendary TKTS booth in Times Square, plus other booths in Brooklyn and South Street Seaport, TDF has several programs, including their theater accessibility program, education programs, ticketing programs, as well as the costume collection. The TDF Costume Collection is a costume rental company of more than 80,000 costumes and accessories. This huge inventory is available for rent at low cost, primarily to not-for-profit performing arts companies, educational institutions, and other charitable groups nationwide. They donated a lot of money, so I have to read everything. Last season, they provided over 11,000 costumes for 1,000 productions, which every show got 11 costumes, including, you're welcome, I did the math for you. One show was like, can I have 12? And they're like, no! There's 11,000, that's it. Sometimes it wasn't even appropriate for their show, but I guess we're doing Macbeth in a factory. Okay. Some of these productions were nominated tonight. Heresy at the Flea, Gardens of Delight at the New Stage Theater. That lady from Maxim's at Isle of Shows. Do not applaud for them. They've had enough applause. And also, can we get Brian Williams a closer seat? It takes him forever. And run, man, run. Okay. And Dreamgirls at the Gallery Players. Here is the director of the TDF costume collection, Stephen Cabral, everybody. Give it up for him.
Thank you. Clowns, superheroes, fashionistas, Shakespeare's lovers, celebrities, iconic fairy tales reimagined for today's audience, and the cast of a 21st century classroom. Costume designers welcome the challenge of meeting the most eccentric characters at their own unique levels. And when it comes to off-off productions, the challenges often mount when the resources seem to lessen. But these nominees prove beyond resourceful, helping to morph actors into more elaborate characters and fitting those characters into their world.
Outstanding costume design. Travis Alexandra Boatwright, The 13th Commandment, Libra Theater Company. Megan Gaber, Clown Bar, Pipeline Theater Company. Vivian Galloway, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Theater 2020. Daniela Codarcia Camiliotis, The Window for Alice, Pop-Up Theatrics in association with the Romanian Cultural Institute in New York. Christina Makowski and Jessica Wegener-Shea, Geek, Vampire Cowboys Theater Company. Egle Paloskaite, Garden of Delights, the New Stage Theater Company in association with Theater for the New City. Tristan Rains, The House of Von Macrame, The Management.
And the IT Award goes to her beautiful costumes for The Window for Alice, Daniela Kalinautis. Daniela can't be with us.
How Daniela is not here. You're really not here? No, I really cannot see you. But I'm so glad for you, and thank you.
All right. By the way, let's see how the tweets are going. Do we have any tweets that we can look at? Oh, the amount of dead dogs per taxi just went up significantly. I've done my part. Mission accomplished, everybody. Thank you, Nick Walsh. And do we have any other ones? I've never tweeted before inside a theater. I am Mr. Shane. He's very formal, Mr. Shane. There's more. Hey, know any playwrights I can marry? I'm willing to try it. Where's Dizzy? Where's Dizzy Swank? I want to know where this person is. Dizzy, where are you? All the way in the back? Next to Brian? Is that where she is? Oh, there you are. Hi. Is it girl, guy? Dizzy Swank. I don't know. It's a guy? Oh, so any hot playwrights want to get into a horrible relationship with her and then write all about it? It's good. You should date. Do you have any bad tattoos? That's the best. This way you know that she's okay with making a decision that will haunt her forever. All right. We're going to go back to the tweets, so keep tweeting. But that was fun. Give it up for everybody who tweeted. That was cool. All right. Chris Stone, her set designs have been seen throughout the U.S., Scotland, England, Ireland, Australia. So basically, she'll work anywhere as long as English is their first language and they're not Canada. She has had a nomination for the Irish Theatre Award for Best Set Designer, and she has a nomination from the Drama Desk Awards for Maurice Sendak and Tony Kushner's opera Wunderbar. Get excited. Let's welcome Chris Stone, everybody. Chris Stone! There she is.
When you step off the street into the theater, the first thing you do is focus to the stage. A brilliantly imagined set allows us to start thinking about the play, comparing our lives to the people we imagine we might soon be occupying that space. For the actor, it grounds them in a world ripe for exploration, whether or not it be in this century, this country, or even this universe.
Outstanding set design, Stephen K. Dobey, Blood Brothers, Astoria Performing Arts Center. George Hoffman and Greg Kozatak, The Future is Not What It Was, Kindling Theater Company. Daniela Cortesia Camiliotis, The Window, for Alice. Pop-up theatrics in association with the Romanian Cultural Institute in New York. James Ortiz, On the Head of a Pin, Strange Men and Company. Lynn Porter, The Tragedy of King Arthur by W. Shakespeare, a play by Arthur Phillips, Guerrilla Shakespeare Project. Andy Yanni, The 13th Commandment, Libra Theater Company.
The award goes to Daniela Camilados.
So sentimental, not sentimental, no romantic, not disgusting yet, darling.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry that Daniela could not be here to accept the second of her 2 awards, but we will gratefully accept it in her stead.
Yeah, I think we would both like to be her anyway, so no worries.
No worries. Thank you so
thank
much
you.
to the IT.
Oh man, 2 awards and she's not here. Oh boy. No, it's okay. Let's shame her publicly over the streaming. Hi, she's probably watching. All right, this next presenter has received 21 Tony nominations and 9 Tony Awards for lighting design. His resume includes lighting for the Radio City Music Hall presentation of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as well as for Barbra Streisand's film, A Star is Born, both of which featured plastic figures with big noses simulating human emotion. Give it up for your presenter, Jules Fisher, everybody. Give it up for him.
Thank you very much. A great lighting designer once said, "Why in the hell is that actor wearing white to a technical?" We should always listen to people who can make the sun rise at 8 o'clock at night, bring the stars out during the day, and send us on an endless journey through time and space with a simple click of a button, a small crew, a ladder, a few gobos, some tie line, a half a dozen gels, and most importantly, a wicked imagination.
Outstanding lighting design, Maruti Evans, Will Elliott's The Pilo Family Circus, Godlight Theater Company. Nicholas Hofak, The Future is Not What It Was, Kindling Theater Company. Dan Jobbins, Blood Brothers, Astoria Performing Arts Center. Emma M. Schiminger, Antigone, Perchance to Dream Theater. Carl Wieman, The 13th Commandment, Libra Theater Company. Jeanette Oysuk Yu, So Go the Ghosts of Mexico, Part 1, La Mama Experimental Theater Club.
And the award goes to Maruti Evans, The Pilo Family Circus.
Not here, so, yeah, we'll take it backstage for her.
Yeah! Give it up for our award presenter. She has an Australian accent, and the show, The Pilo Family Circus, man, it was such a show. All right, our next presenter. has spent over 40 years in theater, film, and fine arts. He's founded 4 international theater companies, written and directed over 60 plays, and in 2004 founded Radio Theater. In 2004, radio, okay. He's also had his works featured in such places, and this is a real place, Russia's Museum of Nonconformist Art, which, because it's Russia, just contains art. Give it up for Dan Bianchi, everybody. Give it up for him. Dan Bianchi.
Sound. We New Yorkers are surrounded by sound 24 hours a day. In fact, I haven't had a moment of blessed silence in 40 years. Nevertheless, we demand even more sound from our TVs, our cars, our iPhones, our movie theaters, our home stereos, and so forth and so on, video games. So is it any wonder why we don't demand even greater sound from our off-Broadway sound designers? Tonight, we have
Outstanding sound design. Ian DeNeo, Will Elliott's The Pilo Family Circus, Godlight Theater Company. Nick Moore, The Drawer Boy, Oberon Theater Ensemble. Phil Pickens, Macbeth, The Crook Theater Company. Elizabeth Rhodes, So Go the Ghosts of Mexico, Part 1, La Mama Experimental Theater Club. Jane Shaw and Emma Wilk, P.S. Jones and the Frozen City, Terra Nova Collective. Ligrid Stevens, Spaceman, Loading Dock Theater Company.
And the Ed Award goes to Ligrid Stevens, Spaceman.
I see your picture, your name in lights above it. This is your big debut.
Aaron, you married a sound designer first. This place started with a sound design, basically. I found the sound for it first, and then I started writing the script for it. If anybody knows of Kevin Drum, it was an amazing album. It's just a bunch of noise, and it's the most intense noise you've ever heard, and it sounded like somebody crash landing on Mars. So we wrote a play. I'd like to thank the New York Theater Ed Awards for recognizing Off-Broadway, and I'd like to thank Erin, my wife, who has been a great collaborator. Thanks very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, now to present the Artistic Achievement Award, please welcome founder and artistic director of Target Margin Theater, David Herskovitz.
Good evening, New York. About 25 years ago, when I was working for Richard, which I did for several years, he took a job directing an opera at a major opera theater out of town, and I flew in to join him, to assist him there, about a day after he'd arrived. Richard had been there for about a day. And the woman who was the producer of this opera theater program met me at the airport, and she charged up to me and clutched my arm and stared into my face with terror in her eyes and said, "We're so glad you're here." And my job on that job for the next many weeks was essentially just to calm people down. So we would have production meetings, and Richard would say, "Well, I think we really have to move those chairs from stage right to stage left, and we better schedule an extra hour of rehearsal." And then after the meeting, everybody would rush over to me and say, "What do you think Richard meant by that?" And I would say, "Well, I think we should move the chairs from stage right to stage left, and we'll need another hour of rehearsal." So, if you know Richard, even a little bit, you know that he sometimes unsettles people. In fact, of course, that's the beauty of his work, is that in the most delightful way, it unsettles people. And I don't have time to tell you about his amazing, relentless artistry. and I don't think I need to. And I don't have time to tell you about the waves, the generations of young artists that he has inspired and supported who are now rippling through the theater community and the cultural community in New York, in the United States, and around the world. And I don't have time to tell you how Richard has been a father to me, personally and artistically, in ways that you have to get me very drunk to explain, though you're welcome to. But the point of my story is that Richard Foreman is one of the very few people I've met or you will ever meet in the theater or anywhere who actually means everything he says. One of the things that he said to me that I remember very vividly long ago was, you know, you make yourself and then you make your work. And that's all we can do. And tonight, we are honoring not only an important, vibrant body of work, but a beautiful self. So we have a tribute video for you to Richard Foreman. I think one of the salient characteristics of Richard's work and of his genius as a creator is the relentless reinvention of what he's doing.
Richard is an amazing artist because for the entirety of his career, which now unbelievably enough spans over 40 years in the New York theater, Richard has only marched to his own drummer. The work is pure and smart and individual and absolutely reeking with integrity.
He had that thing, that fire inside of him that like sparks your own fire. I know genius when I see it. What they maintain is the idea of the importance of what they're doing, the necessity of it in the face of all this crap that we have to put up with.
Richard's work obviously is undescribable, but it's also obviously ceaselessly, relentlessly adventurous, relentlessly surprising, relentlessly challenging, not only to those of us who have enjoyed it in the audience for so many years, but to Richard himself.
He doesn't pick projects just for the sake of doing them. They have to have some meaning to him.
It is so easy to produce Richard because he's so clear about who he is. He's so clear about what he wants. Part of the bracing joy of a Richard Foreman show is you're coming in touch with an individual artist's perception of the world.
Congratulations, Richard.
Richard, you deserve this more than anybody I can think of. I bless you, and I'm excited to see what you make next.
May you keep shocking, surprising, and delighting audiences here and everywhere else for many, many years.
On behalf of the New York Innovative Theater Awards and the Honorary Awards Committee, in recognition of his significant artistic contribution to the off-Broadway community, I am happy to present the 2013 Artistic Achievement Award to Richard Foreman.
I had the great honor of giving an award in these ceremonies a couple of years ago, and it was indeed an exciting event. And that makes it doubly unfortunate that I can't be with you. I'm very sorry about that, but circumstances make it impossible. I would just say that I've spent my life trying to make art rigorously free of any considerations, any practical considerations, any considerations except aesthetic considerations. And it hasn't always been easy at times. Lots of people don't like my work. Fortunately, there's now a group of people that do, and I was thrilled to get this award because having proceeded that way for over 40 years now, when somebody nevertheless recognizes and honors your work, it's wonderful, wonderful. And I would only hope that this could inspire some others to proceed following their own idiosyncratic vision, no matter what the response is at first. I believe that if you follow your vision, whether it's difficult or not difficult, if you can stick at it long enough, eventually there is a reward at the end of the road. So congratulations to all those who have been nominated and all of those who will be getting awards. And actually I'm thinking congratulations even to those who haven't been recognized this year but are able to continue their work. This is the lifeblood of the theater.
Wow. Where was the winner of Best Lighting Design when we made that video? Can we pull him back up for a second? Can we just pull up like any freeze frame of Richard Foreman? Is it possible to do that? I have no idea. We have 13 extra minutes. We're 13 minutes ahead. So it's either this or twerking, guys. Those are the only options. I can't. What is that? It's not a twerk. Oh, there we go. It's not. That's all I have to do the whole time. It's Kelrod. I have gin. I don't think she's playing cards. I think she is drunk. And that guy just has his name. Neil Patrick Harris should shave next time and stop going by Harrison. I take that as a compliment. How do they know that I'm doing a magic trick in like that's amazing. Richard Foreman looked like he was going to tell a story at a campfire. My favorite part about that entire thing, though, was David Herskovitz introducing a video, and then David Herskovitz was on the screen. Why even have the... Okay. It was so weird. Richard Foreman, by the way, I should note, because this is too funny, he received an Obie Award for Sustained Achievement, which is an award I hope one day to receive from my girlfriend. My girlfriend, screw you. She's imaginary, but definitely a girl. And she... Actually, I'll tell you this. Did anybody see Matilda? I saw it last weekend. Matilda, it was just me and like a bunch of 12-year-old girls. Like, I was just hoping it wasn't like the most intense To Catch a Predator of all time. You know what I mean? I thought the curtain was gonna come up and it was just gonna be Chris Hansen being like, "We gotcha! We brought a whole show over from the West End just for this moment." It wasn't even that good. Like, I came twice, but we're doing it now. All right, this is great. I get to produce two presenters. We're going to bring up two presenters at the same time, Amy Van Nostrand and Jack Davidson. Amy has a BA from Brown University, which I've been assured is not named that because of the amount of Indians who attend. She is also an associate producer at a company called Seven Girlfriends, which is based out of Salt Lake City. Jake Davidson has been on Broadway many times. He has also been a standby to such stars as Ed Asner in Grace and Stacy Keach in Other Desert Cities. So his big break will probably involve someone actually breaking. He's a standby. It's on the card. I'm not responsible for what I wrote. I didn't tape it to the card. Jack Davidson describes himself as, quote, the standby to senior stars. So I encourage you to Google senior stars because you will get YouTube videos of old people karaokeing. That's really true. Do it. It's adorable. Give it up for your presenters, Amy Van Nostrand and Jack Davidson, everybody. Amazingly talented.
Hi, Jack.
Amy, what else could we tell you about an actor that they would possibly be unwilling to tell you about themselves?
Yeah, beyond their latest juice cleanse, or how they're currently on vocal rest, or in therapy for their character.
Mm-hmm.
Probably probably we could tell you something about the actual depth of courage and humility that it takes to not only helm a show, but to bring a writer's vision to life.
And to a greater degree, the earned trust from a creative team and company which allows you to do so.
Tonight we salute these courageous men and women who have taken this task to heart and flourished in the process.
Outstanding actor in a lead role, J. Stephen Brantley, That's Her Way, En Avant Playwrights in association with Emerging Artists Theater Company. David L. Carson, King Lear, American Bard Theater Company. Robbie Collier Sublett, American River, Lesser America. Ryan Carter Dusick, Fool for Love, The Rising Sun Performance Company. Sean Meehan, Realists, Jill Productions. Nick Smerkanich, The Window for Alice, Pop-Up Theatrics in association with the Romanian Cultural Institute in New York. Brandon Walker, Danny in the Deep Blue Sea, The Seeing Place Theater.
Congratulations to all of you, first of all. The IT Award goes to Nick Smerkanich, The Window for Alice.
Oh, my lord. Okay. Nope, that's my ticket. Yep. Well, I just want to... This is such a... And that's a flyer some person gave me on Broadway. Wow, I'm doing well. Anyway, I know what to say. Thank you so much to everyone. This is such a lovely surprise. Thank you to Anna. Thank you to Daniela. Thank you to Melanie. Thank you to my lovely ensemble, Robin and Inez. And thank you to Pato. Thank you to Stefan, and thank you to RCINY and to all those who were there before the great change happened there. This is such a lovely honor, and thank you so much, and congratulations to everyone. Thank you.
Outstanding actress in a lead role, Becky Byers, Hearts Like Fists, Flux Theater Ensemble. Michelle Eugene, The Detour, Metropolitan Playhouse. Inez Garcia, The Window for Alice, Pop-Up Theatrics in association with the Romanian Cultural Institute in New York. Amara Haxman, That Lady from Maxine's, Isle of Shoals Productions, Inc. Harmeet Levite, The Chekhov Dreams, Workshop Theater Company. Catherine Wilson, The Rise and Fall of a Teenage Cyber Queen, Lab Rats Theater Company.
And the IT Award goes to Amara Haxman.
Wow, it is bright. Everyone keeps saying that, but wow. Thank you so much for this incredible honor, and thanks so much to Lance and Brian for taking a chance on me and giving me an opportunity to completely jump out of my comfort zone. And thanks so much to all the cast and crew and everyone for giving so much every night in the show, and to my parents and family for all their love and support, and to Alex. I love you. Bye.
Fantastic. Lady of Maxim, sweeting it. They're sweeping it up. I thought it was about the magazine, but it's not. Our next presenter choreographed the Broadway sensation Rock of Ages, in addition to the national tour and productions in London, Australia, and Canada. Upcoming projects include the new musical, Getting the Band Back Together, and Bliss, a new musical. She's also a choreographer of the upcoming Broadway musical Rocky and the off-Broadway hit Toxic Avenger, both musicals of which feature a muscle-bound and difficult-to-understand freak who gains his powers in a dump of a city. Give it up for your presenter, Kelly Devine, everybody.
He forgot to mention Annie Rexick in the bulimic odyssey of the orphans that was performed in Casita del Campo basement in a... Sorry, what was that? But yes, it was a basement in a Mexican restaurant, and it was chips and salsa and margaritas during tech, so you can only imagine how well that went. A familiar rhythmic snapping of fingers and two known rival gangs living worlds apart in a same city, steamy city, about to throw down. Bodies move in sync behind an illuminated curtain, creating a shadow world animated by gesture and undulation. The thoughtful placement of movement can leave words better left unspoken or allow for greater fluidity of text in space. These nominees have guided narrative through motion and have left us speechless.
Outstanding choreography movement. Melanie S. Armour, The Window for Alice. Pop-up theatrics in association with the Romanian Cultural Institute in New York. Joe Barros, Hard Times, The Cell Theater Company. Alexis Black, Happily After Tonight, a $5 bill. Jessica Burr and Sonia Villani, Eurydice's Dream, Blessed Unrest in association with the Interart Theater. David Fuller and Judith Jarose, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Theater 2020. Rocio Mendez and Adam Swiderski, Hearts Like Fists, Flux Theater Ensemble.
And the It Award goes to Jessica Burr and Sonia Villani for Eurydice's Dream.
Wow. Hey, thanks, gang. And thank you, first of all, to the Blessed Unrest Company. You know who you are. You are our strength. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you also, yeah. Thanks, Matt. Thank you also to Margot Lewitton and Ronnie Geist of the Women's Interart Theater Company, without whom our work would literally not be possible, so we'll just try to continue to thank you as much as we can. There is no way. She's Italian, babe. You gotta forgive her. She's Italian.
No, I prepared the speech, but now it's gone. So.
All right. The tangos in Eurydice's Dream, the beautiful, sexy, gorgeous tangos, were choreographed here by Sonia Villani.
Yeah, and I want to thank my fantastic tango partner who helped to choreograph Marco and Andrew, and I want to thank Burr because she's fantastic, and I want to cry now.
As far as I'm concerned, this award belongs to the cast of Eurydice's Dream. We created a space for them to work and a sort of structure for them to work within, but all of the material really came from them. It came from their bodies, from their experiences, and from their love and passion. And they created physical work on the stage that was so fierce and so dangerous that I would never have asked anyone to do that. So it came from them. It's true. Yeah, and Sonia was one of them. She was in the cast as well. So thank you for being so courageous, for that act of courage, and thanks to all of you. Keep on working. Get to work.
Thank you. Grazie. Yeah.
All right. That was awesome. So do we have any more tweets to look at? What do we have? Oh, Harrison, what's your favorite color? Love the pool table in the front row. Red? It's you. You tweeted it. No, you're just excited that it's red? You got, okay. I like it because it was Raphael and the Mutant Ninja Turtles. All right. Good talk. At Spider-Man Jones, so glad there aren't any spiders here. Keep up the good work. What? Aren't you Spider-Man Jones? Isn't that mean there is one spider here, at least? That's a weird, oh, there you go. This isn't the first time Harrison has caught flack for going too quickly. Oh, it's a sex joke, everybody. Your mom didn't have any complaints about that? All right, Kelrod Kelly, what row are you in? Pass that shit around. Yes! Isaiah! That's what we're talking about. We're bringing the theater together with our alcoholism. That's what I love. It's hot in here, but we're drunk. It's perfect. Who turned up the thermostat to Auschwitz? All right, Greenbaum, it's totally cool. All right, I like this. Everybody's fanning. Okay, next presenter. Are you ready for the next presenter? Cool. Our next presenter is the director of such plays as Die, Mommy Die, and The Third Story, as well as The Divine Sister and Judith of Bethulia. Carl Andrus also co-starred with Kathy Lee Gifford in an award-winning film for Showtime called Personal Assistant. It's a bravura performance by Gifford because in the film, her character is sober. Make some noise, get excited for Carl Andrus, everybody. Give it up for him. We love him.
Good evening. Well, a masterful director touches all aspects of a production and barely leaves a noticeable fingerprint. If you've never wondered about how or why one character moves from one area of the stage to another, or how an actor found an odd moment of magic, or how a large set piece suddenly disappears at just the right moment, well, rest assured that some director did exactly that and obsessed over the seamlessness of those things so you wouldn't do it as you watch the show. Our nominees tonight have taken great pains to do just that and to do the things that you'll never see.
Outstanding Director, Lance Hewitt, That Lady from Maxine's, Isle of Shoals Productions, Inc. Judith Giroux, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Theater 2020. Padraig Lillis, The Rise and Fall of a Teenage Cyber Queen, Lab Rats Theater Company. Kelly O'Donnell, Hearts Like Fists, Flux Theater Ensemble. Jordan Reeves, The Tragedy of King Arthur by W. Shakespeare, a play by Arthur Phillips, Guerrilla Shakespeare Project. Tom Watunik, Blood Brothers, Astoria Performing Arts Center.
And the IT Award goes to Padraig Lillis, The Rise and Fall of a Teenage Cyber Queen.
Thanks. I did write a speech because I thought that way I wouldn't have to do it. I want to thank the Lab Rat Theater Company for keeping me involved. They started 5 years ago, and I've been involved with them that long, and I'm so proud. Proud of the production, proud of the work, proud of the company for all of their growth. I want to thank the cast. I want to thank the designers. I want to thank Lindsay Joy, writing a beautiful play. Catherine Wilson, who was nominated. I want to thank Christine Lasher, my girlfriend, for saying, you should cast the quirky one. I think she has something, and I agree. And I wanted to thank the IT Awards, because I think it's incredibly important to be recognized for our work. And I also wanted to thank all of you and us, because we knew that we had a good show when people showed up who we didn't know. But they only came to our show because you told them to. And that's why we want to say thank you, because it is a great community, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now to present the Cafe Chino Fellowship Award, please welcome to the stage Honorary Awards Committee members and past New York Innovative Theater Award recipients, Christopher Borg and Nikki Parizzo.
In 1958, when Joe Chino opened the doors of his cafe and invited members of a burgeoning art scene to use the space as their playground, it started a revolution.
It was a place where artists could experiment and showcase their work. And Joe nurtured not just theater artists, but poets and musicians, puppeteers and clowns, playwrights and directors, dancers and actors also found a home at the Cafe Chino.
It became a hotbed of artistic theory and practice, and some of the most groundbreaking performances of the time took place on that 10 by 10 foot stage. Playwrights were inspired by the clowns, who were inspired by the dancers, who were inspired by the poets, and the work became a fusion of artistic disciplines that pushed the boundaries of the form and propelled their work into exhilarating and unexpected directions.
Oh, that was a mouthful. The recipient of the 2013 Cafe Chino Fellowship Award shares these qualities.
The Terra Nova Collected is dedicated to the development and the production of new writing for theater and cultivating an environment where the art of storytelling thrives. Their focus on combining theater artists and artists from other disciplines strives to lead theater into a new and exciting realm.
Through their Groundbreakers Playwrights Group and their Groundworks program, the company fosters artists across a range of style and forms, and gives these artists not only a playground to develop and experiment, but a place to present their work in fully realized productions.
And their Solo Nova Arts Festival, which celebrates its 10th season this year, showcases some of the best multidisciplinary shows from across New York City, the country, and abroad. They are dedicated members of the community who actively advocate for Off-Broadway and seek new opportunities for the community as a whole.
They are among the most respected companies in the country, continually reaching for the highest production standards and presenting intriguing and provocative work.
So it is not surprising that Terra Nova has become the home of some of the most exciting voices in New York theater.
It's a blank kind of stage. Maybe there's a sign that says Port Authority. People milling about. Maybe they sing. New York, New York, it's a hell of a town! Mayor runs across the stage screaming. Hurricane! 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 Sounds of a hurricane. People screaming. Then with a crash, a bus lands on stage.
Get the fuck off my bus!
Enter Bobby Moreno.
Actually, it's Brian Quijada. Bobby Moreno had a catering job. Anyway, I'm here, motherfucker! And it's me, Brian Quijada. Fresh off the bus in this new land, only got a vague plan and this cordless mic in my hand. I wanna go do some shows with my dope chops, cause when my skills drop, my show will never flop. Dream sky high, I'm wide-eyed and here to say I'm fucking fresh in New York City and I've come to play. So give me a try, I'll tell you what, I'm fucking sweet as apple pie. I'm unequivocally, lyrically set the bar up high. Hi, hello there, let me introduce you to me. I'm Brian from Chicago, now in NYC. Toto? Toto! We're not in Chicago anymore.
Instead of Toto emerges Wink, a skinned cat. pissed and possibly sipping a Manhattan.
What the hell are you?
Toto became a city girl, bitch.
But you used to be a cute little dog, and now you're...
A skin cat. Hey, now where are we going now that we're here?
Oh, I'm headed for Broadway. I got a role in Wicked.
Not anymore, you don't?
Yep, Mad Skills, check. New York, check. Broadway star, check.
Dead alpha boo-boo under the bus, check. You just closed your first Broadway show.
The bus killed Elphaba. Wicked is closed. And Bobby,
Brian,
is out of a job.
No!
Tragic.
Maybe I can rap Alphaba back to life.
Oh, this will be good.
I want to make you
Epic fail.
Oh.
No! No show, no rap.
How did you get into a Broadway show? Everything about Mr. Moreno offends
Mr.
my
Quijada.
feline sensibilities. It's time for me to leave.
You can't leave me, too.
I can't stay. You got nothing. I thought you was gonna be somebody.
I thought I was gonna be somebody.
There's a moment where the two of them connect. But then,
Oh, shit! Someone hand me that crowbar! This witch is gonna get some!
Wait, stop! Maybe the show can go on. Maybe Alphaba the Hand can sing.
Are you stupid? I'm a hand. Hand. I can speak hand. I know you tried to kill me dead, you dumb son of a bitch, but there is another way.
A safe way.
There's a place where people will help you. You got experience, kid?
But you've been in something.
Law and Order.
Law and Order isn't a TV show, it's a charity for New York actors. I'm sorry. This is a place where you can rap again.
Where I can sing.
And I can groove.
And I can drum. Boom.
This is a place where all dreams come true, where real theater lives and thrives. This magical place is called Temple Terra Nova.
Terra Nova.
How do I find this magical place, Alphaba?
Genesis! I see the light! I see the light!
Excuse me!
Bacon!
Excuse me!
Potatoes!
Wizard Buddha, darling. I heard that you can help.
Sweet children, you have all the give you want from me. But what I have is a theater, an audience, and a huge, humongous fucking debt. Hey, Bobby Moreno.
I'm Brian Quijada.
He's the same. I hear you're very talented. Show me what you can do. Right now.
I can beatbox.
Right now.
Okay.
Go for it. Yes. Milk me. Ma. Wait, I like it. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, go.
Welcome to the Temple of Terra Nova. Welcome to the Temple of Terra Nova. Welcome to the Temple of Terra Nova.
All you in the audience will never be bored. That's why Terra Nova is winning this award.
Terra Nova.
Yeah.
Terra Nova.
I got sweat in my eyes.
So, I love the young people. On behalf of the New York Innovative Theater Awards and the Honorary Awards Committee,
and in recognition of years of outstanding work,
we are honored to present the 2013 Cafe Chino Fellowship Award
to Terra Nova Collective.
Hi, everybody. My name's Jennifer Conley Darling. I'm the producing artistic director of Terra Nova Collective. This is Jessie Hill on my right, our associate artistic director, and Joe Cattell, our resident director, and our motley crew up here. I'm really so honored to spearhead this organization. We're going into our 11th season, actually, this year. And, you know, Joe Chino I didn't realize how amazing of a fit what Terra Nova's turned into. But we do. We honor the fusion of all art forms, puppetry, magic, dance, avant-garde, weirdos, you know? And it's just absolutely, it's absolutely a blast. Every day we go to work, and it's absolutely an honor and privilege. I want to thank the Innovative Theater Awards. They have really given voice and recognition to this community, and we need it. We absolutely need it, and everyone here deserves it as well. It's also interesting right now. I feel like Terra Nova is in the middle generation of the indie theater movement right now. We have the mentors like La Mama and Living Theater, and then we've got the Terra Novas and the Vampire Cowboys and the Boomerangs, and then we have all of you young people that are here winning awards and getting to know the community. And I just want you to know, we're here. We want to talk to you. We want you to become part of what we're doing. The League of Independent Theater is an amazing resource. I've never felt like such a family. So I really am so honored to be part of what this is. So thank you.
Worked for over 25 years in regional theater. She has worked primarily on and off Broadway. Off, she has worked at the Soho Rep and the Zipper Theater. Our presenter has been featured on several TV shows. In fact, she was so good on Law & Order, playing the forewoman of a jury, that she was hired on Law & Order Criminal Intent to play a judge. Give it up for Jane Howdysell, everybody. Jane Howdysell!
We've heard the saying before, it takes a village. It's true. It does. But villages sometimes have their idiots. And villages sometimes have their people. Village people. Let's then just say this. A family that plays together stays together. It's no small feat creating an ensemble, and one that truly gives itself over to story, each member filling his or her role as if breathing air for one another. Well, that makes the audience feel a part of the family they've come to see.
Outstanding Ensemble. Clown Bar, Pipeline Theater Company. Fool for Love, the Rising Sun Performance Company. That Lady from Maxine's, Isle of Shoals Productions, Inc. Macbeth, the Crook Theater Company. The Rise and Fall of a Teenage Cyber Queen, Lab Rats Theater Company. The Window for Alice, pop-up theatrics in association with the Romanian Cultural Institute in New York.
And best ensemble goes to The Window for Alice.
I can't see any of you. This is Heavy, and I just
I'm supposed to say thanks for all of us?
Yes. Thank you so much to Anna and Melanie and Stefan and everyone who Nick mentioned before. Working there was so amazing, and we wouldn't have been an ensemble without all of you people who are also part of the family. So thank you so much to everyone who made this project happen, and to Anna's amazing brain.
And to Saviana and to everyone at the Romanian Cultural Institute, especially the maintenance man, whose name I do not recall.
Oh, he was so sweet.
But whenever there was a mishap, he kept our show running, and I think he deserves a special shout out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh man, that was awesome. So people have been tweeting about Neil Patrick Harris, so we figured backstage we would do a magic trick. And by the way, this has been a dream. I've always wanted to perform and host an award show that nobody knows about. It's my third year. I honestly do love doing it. But I will tell you my real dream was to be on The Price is Right. But I could never be on The Price is Right because I'm Jewish. I'd be too frustrated. You know what I mean? Like in my mind, the host would be like, how much is that chair? I'd be like, I don't know, $40. He'd be like, actually to value, $80. I'd be like, screw you. I have a coupon. So I thought I would play a round of Price is Right. Indie theater Price is Right, if you guys are game as well. Are you guys game? I have my own Barker's Beauty. Jenna, do you have the official Price is Right practice playing board? Thank you very much. This is Jenna, everybody. Give it up for her. Oh, this is great. Look how fancy we are. This is the official Price is Right practice board. You get it on eBay. It's really cool. So we're gonna have everybody think about an item maybe that you need for your theater, or an item that you recently purchased for your theater. It has to be an item that you know the price of, and I'm gonna see if I can't guess all of it, okay? Sound like a plan? One of us, okay. This is gonna be great. Who wants to start? I can't see many rows back, but anybody in the front? Glow tape? That's good, that's good. Where are you, by the way? Can you raise your hand? Oh, you're way back. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's your name? Chrissy? Yep. And what company are you with?
I'm the date of someone in Overlove.
You're the date, but you know all about glow tape. Okay. Has there been like a mishap? I don't know why. So glow tape, how, like a big thing of glow tape? Okay. So I'm gonna try to predict the price of your glow tape. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. I'm locked in. How much was the price of the glow tape?
I believe one roll cost
$6.49. That's pretty good. All right, glow and $6.49. All right, we need another item. This is gonna get real boring if we don't get people to volunteer. What?
Steam cleaner.
A steam cleaner. I'm glad all the stage managers are screaming out loud. Glow tape, steam cleaner. I like that. We don't. What? Stripper heels. That's what we're talking about. One of the actresses. Somebody's got to get the part. No, who's the stripper heels? Raise your hand. That's great. Oh, right behind the camera. Perfect. What's your name, love? Christina. Are you? What do you do? You're a costume designer. Perfect. By day and then by night. Stripper heels. I'm gonna predict the price of stripper heels. I've never done that before. Let's see. I don't know how much they cost besides for dignity. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. How much? I'll just write heels. How much are stripper heels? Yeah, that's why I ended it with a question mark. I could do it in Spanish so you know it's a question from the beginning. Thank you. You guys are all on like a 30-second delay on all these jokes. It's really weird. How much are stripper heels? Yeah, you can tell me. I'm locked in. I'm in a different color. $60. Not bad. All right. You could buy a lot of glow tape for all this, and that probably would be sexier. All right, one more item. Let's do a dream item.
Condoms.
Oh wait, condoms. Is that after party material? What? No, who yelled? Somebody yelled real loud. I don't know what you said. An old school television set. Who is that? Just so I can see. For Macbeth, and you guys, yeah, and you guys use you use them in your show? We heard you the first 3 times. I'm just, clearly you didn't win for sound design. The screaming method, no, I'm saying, you use them in your show, yes or no? Yes, okay, so then you know exactly how much they cost. I will predict it right now. Oh boy, okay. Old school television sets. And I said dream big, so I hope they're a little bit expensive. How much are the $50? Seriously? You didn't just get them for free? Oh, I'm in the wrong color. You scared me. $50? All right, so I'll put $50 for the TV. Okay, so we have glow, the glow tape, the heels, and the TV. Let's see if I got any of them correct. Here we go. Glow tape. $6.49, come on! That was pretty good. Heels, the stripper heels are $60. My prediction, I don't know if I should be proud if I get it right. $60. So far, so good. By the way, not all of you are applauding, which is weird, because I nailed those 2. Like if I brought 3 people in wheelchairs on the stage and I was like, you're all healed, and 2 of them got up and ran out of the theater, you'd be like, hey, what about Stephen Hawking? Be like, oh my God, 2 miracles happened. Are we that jaded or hot? No, the last one, I wanted to put the pens away, so we're super suspenseful. Here we go. TV, $50. My prediction, 36 is under. So you win if it's under. That's how it works, because I'm win. No, do you guys remember why I couldn't be on the show? Don't scream Jew in a crowded theater. What was that? I was just like, why couldn't I be on the show? She's like, Jew! I'm like, what? Calm down. Where are my Jews at, by the way? Where are ya? Oh my God. Why you guys don't ever learn your lesson? It's so, right? Every 100 years somebody's like, where are my Jews at? Boom, boom, just hide. Assimilate. Stop giving away your position. No, why? I couldn't be on the show because of the coupon. Right? Coupon was the correct answer. I don't know if you guys noticed, every time I turned the board around, I had a coupon the entire time. It's okay if you rip it. It's okay. It's for $14 off the 3rd item. We did it, everybody! We did it! Give it up for me! Here, we can take, and give it up for Joe. He's the other Barker beauty. Thank you. Oh boy, let's get on with the show, shall we? We have but 3 presenters to go. So exciting. Our next presenter is an internationally acclaimed performance artist. She writes and sings songs, records albums, and creates groundbreaking multimedia performance works that intertwine truth and fiction. This year, she premiered This Clement World, a musical performance work addressing the climate crisis at St. Anne's Warehouse. I've been told it's like all of her other concerts, except it's about as hot as it was in here. It's global warming, everybody. Okay, they're not all gonna be winners, guys. She has received 2 Obie Awards, the 2007 Alpert Award in Theater, and the 2010 Guggenheim Fellowship. Please welcome to the stage, Cynthia Hopkins, everybody. Cynthia Hopkins.
As the world changes, so does the need for ways that we as theater artists try to engage that changing world. A performance artist explores new ways to engage, breaking rules and thereby cracking open spaces that are undefined and uncomfortable. challenging what's expected. These artists have sparked conversation and imagination, challenging our expectations and giving us the gift of questions we hadn't thought to ask and may not be able to answer.
Outstanding Performance Art Production. Dr. Faustus Lights the Lights, production workshop in association with Kickstarter backers. Eternidae, La Mama Experimental Theater Club in association with Witness Relocation. Eurydice's Dream, Blessed Unrest in association with the InterArt Theater. Tar Baby, Platt Productions LLC in association with Neighborhood Productions. Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind, New York Neo-Futurists. Where There Was Fire, Tabula Rasa, NYC Theater and Performance Lab in association with Theater for the New City.
And the award goes to Dr. Faustus Lights the Lights.
That's how it starts. We go back to your house.
Hi, so we rewrote the music. We lost to Brian Williams before.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Brian Williams.
congratulations. Thank you very much for this. Thank you to our director, Abby Colella, who is in law school, and to all the cast who was in it.
We really didn't think we were going to win, so
Yeah.
we don't know what to say. But it's really an honor to be here. Thank you so much. We're very fresh to the New York theater scene, but it's an incredible honor to be here, and we're very excited for years to come. Thank you.
All right. I hear we have time for more tweets. I'm a little nervous, but let's see what we got. I wish Kelly Devine would choreograph my birthday party. Maybe someone will come. Oh no. M. Hurst Street, do you write plays? Because somebody really wants to be with a playwright. Where's M. Hurst Street? Where are you, M. Hurst Street? Right there? Stand up. Stand up. Are you single, M. Hurst Street? Okay. Sorry. He's the one saying that evidently he doesn't think you were going to come to his birthday party. He wrote, maybe someone will come. Okay, so you're taken. How long have you been together? 5 years. And she still won't come to your birthday parties? What is up with that, M. Hurst Street? That's cool. How'd you guys meet? Craigslist? That's amazing. Outside in Times Square? Was she dressed like Elmo? She took her head off. You're like, is it a Mexican? No, it's her. I got it. It's not racist because it's true. All right. Kelrod again. I love her. Or him. It could be a him. Isaiah. Middle row, 649. Rumors back. Hiccup, passing it. We've made friends, everybody. Did it actually go to that? Isaiah, did you get the boost? Not yet? Isaiah, raise your hand. Okay, Kelrod, raise your hand. Kelrod, you can bring it to him. Bring it to him. No, okay, sorry. I tried so hard. What? After the show? Are you guys heckling each other? That's the best. I don't even need to be. Rachie Brothers, can we all just take a moment to stare at the It Girl? Hottie, that is all. It Girl, can you come out? It Girl, where are you? Can you come out, please? She's Australian, by the way. Where are the other side? It Girl from the other side. Come on out. Yeah, come on out. Let's give it up for her. That's the It Girl. She did it. There you go, and then twirl a little bit. Oh, by the way, I haven't seen this guy taking pictures until right now, so I have no idea what's happening. Give it up for her one more time. She's lovely. Lovely. Oh, there's more tweets. If theater is a safe place to do unsafe things, then indie theater is a safe place to do unsafe things for no money. Yes, that's true. That's why you have to buy stripper heels. Is there any more? There's more. Spider-Man is still doing it. I thank God every day that spiders aren't any bigger than they already are. You're right, Spider-Man Jones. He really is into spiders. That's like the guy's thing. He reminds me of a homeless person who just has that one thing they hold on to. You ever see a homeless guy who's just like into something, just like, peanuts! Oh! Spider Jones. All right, keep tweeting. We're gonna keep looking at them. We're having so much fun. And go crazy. You can even tweet pictures. We're gonna try to get pictures up if we can. Gentle, be gentle. All right, our next presenter is the author of many plays and musicals, including All Your Questions Answered, Yeast Nation, and the Obie and Tony Award-winning Urinetown, which is it. Yeah, give it up for Urinetown. It's awesome. Which, by the way, is a sequel to the lesser-known show Shit City, a show about New Jersey. He's also a member of the Neo-Futurists, which we love, the Dramatists Guild, and his new show, Give the People What They Want, premieres October 10th at the Pit. Please welcome Greg Kotis, everybody. Greg Kotis.
Issues of class, race, faith, decorum, sexuality, and insect infestation are among the many topics explored in tonight's nominated musicals. Yes, musicals can have us belting along with the company and dancing in the aisles, but, and this is especially true in indie theater, they were never meant to play it safe. Bawdy, brash, bold, and often brilliant, we tip our hats to these creative teams, brave enough to bring their vision expertly to the stage.
Outstanding production of a musical. Bedbugs, the comedy sci-fi thriller rock musical. Bedbugs, the musical LLC. Blood Brothers, Astoria Performing Arts Center. Bumbug, Laphistan LLC. Four Messages, No Accidents Productions. Hard Times, The Cell Theater Company. That Lady from Maxine's, Isle of Shows Productions, Inc.
All right. And the IT Award goes to That Lady from Maxim's.
Brian Williams wrote this incredible musical going on now 6 years ago. And I saw the first draft and heard the first draft of the score, and I said, this is going to be a biggie, and it is. And we have to thank an amazing cast, a truly amazing cast, which Brian alluded to earlier, most of whom have been with us for the 3 years we've done the production, including the Nymph production we just did in July. And the three who weren't with us are wonderful, but one went to grad school, she's allowed. Another one got a 3-month Shakespeare contract, he's allowed. And another one did a national tour. I am so proud of getting this for the company. I'm most proud of the company for doing the incredible work they did, believing in us. It was a mutual trust. I think Brian feels the same, between everybody, staff, actor, and creators. I thank you so much, and thank everyone else for this incredible evening, and for the IT Awards for really doing a beautiful job of arranging this from beginning, from that wonderful party a few months back to now. Thank you. Brian?
Right. Man, Brian Williams is killing it. This makes up for every time they thought you were a news anchor. More tweets, let's do it. That was, okay, there it is. Tina Howe has cards on her boots. How cool is that? Yeah, that tweet is way behind. Yeah, that Tina Howe. Remember that show she was in? It was great. Lauren Hennessy. Follow me on Twitter. I'm desperate and shameless and a whore like the rest of you. You know what? I'm going to judge you at Lauren Hennessy because I'm at Harrison Comedy. That's good. All right. So let's all follow Lauren. If we all follow her, she will go from 2 followers to more than that. All right. Where is Lauren, by the way? Oh, you're right in the front, Lauren. Hi, Lauren. How many followers do you have right now? 9? 10? 12. It's working. Yes! Independent theater. This is amazing. If you get 1 million more, you might be able to talk to Lady Gaga. What's on your tie? Oh, and she won. Give it up for Mariah. That's awesome. All right, did she make it for you? Nice. Oh, you have it too. Oh, that is nice. That was fun. I slept the whole time. All right, Mina, Mirka, where are these people shopping? No wonder y'all are broke. It's true. I think that's the problem. That's why these shows have no budget. We're investing in ball gowns. What's next? Oh, stripper heels plus glow tape equals best date ever. You're right. You're right, Maddie Burns. Do you have a stutter? Is that how your name have it? Maddie. Stripper heels plus glow tape plus those old televisions would be a hell of a show. All right. Is the It Girl a playwright? We're obsessed with the It Girl. Nobody likes the It Guy? It Guy, where are you, It Guy? We don't, It Guy, where's It Guy? There he is, give it up for It Guy. It Guy! Yes, turn around, show him around. Yes. All right, I see $1. That was awesome. Give it up for him. He deserves the attention. All right. Do we have our last presenter? Is he in the building? He's in the building! Oh boy, this is our last presenter. I'm very excited. I'm having a little bit of a nerdgasm. I'm not gonna lie. All right, our final presenter is the creator of such works as Godspell, Pippin, The Magic Show, Children of Eden, and the international sensation, Wicked. He has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he's been inducted into the Theater Hall of Fame, as well as the Songwriters Hall of Fame. By the age of 26, he had 3 shows on Broadway simultaneously. So think about what you're doing currently and start to hate yourself. 3 shows at 26! And he's more now. He's also on the board of ASCAP, which I've been told is not a device employed in the bedroom. It's ASCAP, okay. He has written the score to 3 Disney movies. Yes, he has invaded your childhood by collaborating with Alan Menken on Pocahontas, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Enchanted. He has also invaded your Passover Seder by providing the songs for Prince of Egypt. It's the only movie we got for that. Okay. Last but not least, he is currently working on a musical version of Houdini, which is a musical about a Jew who, with extraordinary skill and luck, manages to break through every obstacle put in his way. In other words, he's basically writing a musical about himself. Give it up for Steven Schwartz, everybody. He's coming from this side. There he is.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you so much. I'm really glad to be here tonight and salute and give honor to these very, very interesting plays. So I have two awards to present, and the first one is restaging of a play, and that leads to the question, why in fact restage a play? What makes one worthy of re-examination? Having an older play speak cross-generationally or politically to this moment in time, or because the language of an underproduced playwright deserves to be heard, or because themes like lust and greed and power never go out of style. Well, we certainly know that today. Or could it simply be because these plays are just plain fun to do? So here are the nominees for the restaging of a play.
Outstanding revival of a play, Cowboy Mouth, One Old Crow Productions. The Detour, Metropolitan Playhouse. The Drawer Boy, Oberon Theater Ensemble. The Drowning Girls, Strange Sun Theater. Macbeth, the Crook Theater Company. A Midsummer Night's Dream, Theater 2020.
And award goes to the Crook Theater Company, Macbeth.
I tried to run up because I know that it's getting late. I just touched Stephen Schwartz, and that makes me happy. I wake up to Pocahontas every morning, so it's on my alarm clock. I just want to thank everyone in the cast and crew, so many of whom are here tonight and were nominated. It was a beleaguered production because I don't know if you know, but there was a hurricane last year and canceled a lot of performances, but it was a great experience. And I'm thrilled to be here and thrilled to accept this, and I want to thank the cast and crew, my partner Richard, and the NYIT Awards, and Shay. Thank you all. Love you.
You know, I totally get that because Pocahontas is kind of based on Macbeth, as you probably know, so it makes perfect sense to me. The other award I'm giving out is for, in fact, Best Play, New Play, and one common aspect unites the nominees in this category. They all illuminate what is meant by innovative theater. They've taken great care to defy the boundaries of theatrical space and challenge our ideas of what is possible in that space. Audiences get the chance to peek into an experience unlike their own, across a myriad of divides, with laughter, curiosity, and a possible shift in perspective, ultimately bringing them together. So here are the nominees for Best Play.
Outstanding Premier Production of a Play, Coney, Blue Coyote Theater Group. Garden of Delights, the New Stage Theater Company in association with Theater for New City. The Rise and Fall of a Teenage Cybercrime, Lab Rats Theater Company. Spaceman, Loading Dock Theater Company. The 13th Commandment, Libra Theater Company. The Window for Alice, pop-up theatrics in association with the Romanian Cultural Institute in New York.
And the award goes to what sounds like a popular choice, the Lab Rats Theater Company, Rise and Fall of a Teenage Cyber Queen.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Our play is called The Rise and Fall of a Teenage Cyber Queen. We're the Lab Rats. We're a five-year-old company, and we're so happy to be here. We are here because of the Labyrinth Theater Company. We were born there at their intensive ensemble. We are still alive because of Patrick Lillis, who decided to direct our play. And when he decided to direct our play, all these amazing designers came along. Betsy Rhodes and Scott Tedman Jones and all these amazing people, our amazing casting director, Jen Haltman, our amazing cast who made me laugh and cry every single night. And then, of course, the wonderful Lindsay Joy, who is an undeniably talented playwright. And then thank you to the IT Awards and the entire community. We're so happy to be here. Yeah, let's close this night out right. Thank you so much.
We did it, everybody! Give it up for everybody nominated, everybody who won, everybody who's here. Thank you so much. Give it up for the stage crew, the director, everybody involved in putting this production together tonight. Our social team, everybody. It was amazing. To the founders, Nick and Jason and Shay, give it up for them. Unbelievable, seriously. Okay, so 2 very important things. Next year is the IT Awards 10th anniversary, so give it up for that. It's number 10. It's a big deal. So we're gonna blow it out. You ain't seen nothing yet. There's gonna be surprises galore. So make sure you come back for that. We're so excited. And also, tonight we have an after party. It's at Tashi's Living Room and Penthouse. Tashi's Living Room and Penthouse on 26th and Broadway. So I'll say it one more time in case you want to write it down. It's Tashi's Living Room and Penthouse on 26th and Broadway. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Hope to see you at the after party. Hope to see you at our 10th anniversary. My name is Harrison Greenbaum. Thank you guys so much. See you soon.